Welcome back to the channel. For those of you asking about part 2 of our Sorcerer to Warlock series, think of this as more of a teaser. It's not a full guide yet, but I've got some early impressions and highlights I'd love to share. Just a quick update on my Warlock's damage so far. Watch the video and let me know what you think. Before we jump in, big thanks to LDCloud. I've been using it to run multiple accounts in the background without stressing my phone. Super helpful if you're multitasking or just want smoother gameplay. Definitely worth checking out. Tired of your phone's limitations? Or perhaps your PC struggles with demanding emulators? LDCloud offers the solution. A pure cloud-based Android system that runs on powerful servers, freeing you from devices' limitation. No need for high-specs computer or mobile phone. Your game will be installed on their server, not on your device. You can run multiple apps and games simultaneously with no problem. You can run games 24/7, play anytime, anywhere, without worrying about your battery. LDCloud's cross-platform feature lets you switch between devices seamlessly. Never miss out on those experience points, grind wherever you go. Try it, register now. Alright, let's get into it. This video's just to give you a glimpse of how strong Warlock can feel in the current meta. Of course, I'm not saying this is a reason to drop your main, especially since metas always change. But personally, I've been enjoying the playstyle a lot. Warlock brings something different to the table, and it's been fun exploring that. Even if the damage from Warlock's master skill gets toned down in the future, the core mechanics are still solid. And with all the buffs that come with the class, it's been surprisingly effective. Like in Echoing Corridor, you've probably seen how fast it can wipe out those multiplying pourings. Now yeah, Echoing Corridor has its own power boosts, so damage is naturally higher there. Even lower-geared characters can feel strong. But what stood out to me is how Warlock's AoE skills handle those mobs so efficiently. It's just a different kind of power curve compared to Sorcerer. My Sorc is still great, especially with all the utility skills, but it takes a bit more work to deal with these kinds of mobs. And gear-wise, I wasn't even using anything crazy, just around +6 accessories, +10 armors, and a +10 Wizardry Street AF during this recording. Now check out this next clip from BOC. You'll notice most of the damage was coming from my side. It used to be a lot trickier to handle with my Sorcerer. But with Warlock's passive master skill Spiritual Panic, it really changes the game. It shoots out 5 spirits, and adds 5 more for each nearby enemy. That makes it amazing for clearing mobs in tight spaces or instances. Anyway, I'll leave it here for now. I know some of you are already thinking about switching, especially if you've got the resources to gear up. But as always, it depends on your playstyle and what you enjoy. Personally, I enjoy Sorcerer's playstyle, but if Warlock can get the job done faster, and I've got the extra resources, then I think it's worth investing in. This is just my perspective. I'm not trying to convince anyone, just sharing what I've experienced so far. That's it for today's update. Thanks for hanging out and checking out this little teaser. If you found this helpful or interesting, don't forget to leave a like, drop a comment, and of course, subscribe if you haven't yet. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Are you sticking with Sorcerer, or are you tempted to give Warlock a try too? And hey, stay tuned for the next episode. I'll be diving into my actual Warlock build, straight from my Sorcerer setup. I'll break down the transition, gear choices, stat adjustments, and everything in between, so if you're planning to make the switch, you won't want to miss it. Until then, keep farming, keep experimenting, and most importantly, have fun. Peace out.